The sound test room.
This is my iOS sound. My sweet, sweet iOS sound. So this is my iOS sound. My sweet, sweet iOS sound. I don't care, just want to share what I have with you. So this is my iOS sound. This is my iOS sound. My sweet, sweet iOS sound. I don't care, just want to share what I have with you. My sweet, sweet iOS sound.
Hello and welcome to the Sound Test Room. My name is Jakob Haq. I'm your host, and this is a Hack live performance. You've already seen it, and the music, I made it on an iPad, so it's a 100% iOS made thing. The microphone I used for my vocals is the iK Multimedia iRig Mic HD. It is not the best microphone in the world, but it is very, very easy to record stuff very quickly, and it does a great job at it. I've used a lot of microphones. I wouldn't use this as a drum microphone. It's a condenser type microphone, really loud hits and stuff like drums, snare drums. This microphone can't really take that. So if you're a beatboxer, don't go for this one. But everything else, you could definitely use this microphone. It's affordable and it can do so much. The track you heard, I used Galileo organs to record the organ bits that you heard in the in-app audio mode inside Cubasis and recorded everything there. I used Cubasis' own amp simulator to put a bit of a vintage crunchy feel. That's one of the tricks I use to make my sound. I like the old sounds. I love the sounds from the 60s, 70s, 50s even. The trick of making something sound like that is keep it mono. Didn't have much stereo at the time. If you're recording in stereo, you could always like convert it using audio share. I use audio share for everything. I also use a lot of like overdrives and distortion to get my stuff dirty, like Lee Perry from Black Ark Studio in Jamaica, or like Scientist. I actually read about this a long time ago. They didn't have the best economy. They had to rely on what they had. So even though an amplifier speaker was broken, they still used it. The speaker side of the amplifier sounded really bad because the cone was busted or cracked. So what Lee Perry actually did was he took a microphone and pulled it around the back of the speaker. That's why some of the bass sounds like distorted and muffled, and that's a result of that recording process. I actually recorded my bass sound using Figure. I just recorded a couple of standard reggae notes into Figure and then I exported it. The vocals, using this microphone, I recorded harmonies. The that part is me 3 times. I have a rule. Auto-tune is not allowed. And if you listen to the old records back from the 70s and 60s and listen to the reggae sound there, you can hear that the voices are real, natural voices from the singers. So there are bound to be sour tones in there. The drums came from DM1. I just recorded a standard dub drum track. I can't remember what kit I used, but it doesn't matter because I always end up mixing the sounds in the kit, because you can do that in DM1. Most of the equalizers and effects came straight from Cubasis, but I did something special for the vocal bit where you can hear my voice being dubbed out. That process, you can actually watch that process in one of my earlier live videos where I'm making the iOS sound dub, this one. So if you want to know how I did that, go watch that video and you'll understand how I did it. I used audio share and AUFX dub, Both of those apps are Chematica apps by Jonathan Liljedahl, so they're bound to be excellent because the guy is a genius. There might have been a few bits that I missed. If there was something you were wondering about, comment down below. For those of you waiting for part 5 of the Hack TC11 guide, you'll have to wait a bit longer because I have so much stuff to do right now, and I need time to do that one because I really want to make that video comprehensible for everyone. So I'm gonna need like 1 or 2 weeks before I can actually put up the next part. Don't worry, it will come up eventually, and you'll know when if you just keep a track on the soundtestroom.com. Go have a look at our new app entry. Go check this video by Colin Sweeney from the Soundtest Room US, and you'll know what it's all about. That's all from me. As usual, Doug Woods, Colin Sweeney, and me, Jakob Haq at thesoundtestroom.com wishes you a very productive week.
Yeah.